nothing but a hooligan. Back to Don.
Okay, and we'll be back with more right after this timeout.
Wake-up prices at Tom Peterson's, our best Whirlpool.
TV 12, Portland.
From Portland Sports Arena, it's Portland Wrestling. Brought to you in part by Tom Peterson's at 82nd and Southeast Foster Road. Good evening, everybody. I'm Don Cost, your host for Portland Wrestling, along with Dutch Savage. Dutch, what a wild we're going to have tonight.
Billy White Cloud and Tia, Tapu Stasiak, Rogers the Sheik, Billy Jackson, Colt, Rose and Party. Buddy Rose is here, folks. Don't go away. There's going to be some outstanding bouts coming up. Hang on to your seats.
You better believe it. We'll be right back with all the action after this timeout.
Brown. All this free when you buy the RCA movie player for only $2.99. That's at Tom Peterson's during our Christmas sale.
Don Owen just introduced our first match tonight, the great Tia, with his back to you, and Billy White Cloud.
I wish you a Merry Christmas. I wish you a Merry Christmas. Guess who's in town?
You sing that, because I can't even talk on it.
Buddy Rose is here tonight. Folks are going to get a chance to see him. The great star from Madison Square Garden. Seems to me Buddy Rose made his name and claim to fame here in the Pacific Northwest, but since he got back there, his head got a little big, and now he's demanding that the people worship him.
Somebody asked him the other day what he was doing here, and he said slumming. That was what he said.
Billy White Cloud. Great Tia. In case you just tuned in. Now the referee's positioned into the ropes.
And that referee is Sandy Barr.
White Cloud's in the brown trunks. Tia's in the reddish trunks, and he just takes White Cloud down with a handful of hair off a headlock.
Yeah, I think Barr caught that one. Yes, he did.
Did you see that list of things that Don Owens has given us for the holiday season starting this coming Saturday night, you folks? Remember, there's not going to be any television this coming Saturday night. You won't see Portland Wrestling on television. But there will be one of the largest cards of the year here at the Sports Arena, Christmas night. That's December 25th, Saturday, Christmas night, 8:30, one of the biggest cards of the year here. Buddy Rose is going to be on that one, too, so... keep listening, and we'll be telling you more about the details later on.
In fact, I can't remember. Well, maybe you can't either. When they've had so much to talk about, so many major things coming up.
While we were talking here, Tia shot White Cloud off. White Cloud came off the ropes with a flying body press. Tia kicked out, rolled out on the floor. Tia, a huge man, 260-odd pounds. What he claims, but he has legs on him like a horse.
And he can move.
You people have to excuse my voice tonight. I think I'm catching a bit of a cold here.
That's Tia with the upper hand and foot now right on Billy White Cloud.
That's perfectly legal. Yeah, Tia does look a little bit like Wolfman Jack, doesn't he?
Is that a compliment, or?
I don't know. You can take it where it lies. Wolfman Jack's one of the biggest DJs in the West Coast.
Well, like you say, we can say that because we're 45 feet away. Well, you saw it.
There's a head scissors by Tia on White Cloud. You know, those knee pads that White Cloud has on, those are European. You won't find any like that in the States. Those are made in Europe.
Well, Well, he's putting them to some pretty good use right now. Oh, what a beautiful move to get out of that head scissors. Well, Tia can't quite believe what just happened there. He had a great hold on him, and all of a sudden he was gone.
You can't take your eyes off your opponent for a second in this business. White Cloud just glanced at the referee, and Tia unceremoniously dropped the knee right in his abdomen.
Boy, there was a shot right in the throat of Billy White Cloud. And the crowd here doesn't think that was all that much of a legal shot to the throat.
I was over at the Winterhawks game Wednesday night when Mr. Yaremchuk put the skids to the people from Nanaimo, and lo and behold, I looked across the ice skating arena, and guess what was sitting directly across from me, almost the same level? He was up in the general admission seats, though.
Who was that?
This huge blonde behemoth in a green and white outfit. It's the Playboy Buddy Rose.
Oh, we don't. Oh, look at this now. Oh. Beautiful move, takedown by Billy White Cloud. Oh, drop kick. Tia's going to get out there and think this one over. Oh, he's mad. You know, we were talking about that Christmas night card. Playboy Buddy Rose is on that card. It will not be on television, by the way, so you want to make your plans now to come on down to the sports arena. And he's going to be taking on none other than young Mr. Billy Jack.
One of the strongest newcomers, one of the most agile newcomers in the business we've got today, Billy Jack. 6'4", 200, he's going on 50 pounds now. He's picking up a little bit more weight, a little more strength, week by week, day by day. And he knows of Buddy Rose. He's never wrestled him before. This will be one of the biggest moments in this young man's life. Be one of the biggest Christmas gifts he's ever gotten. He's going to wrestle Playboy Buddy Rose right here, Sports Arena, Christmas night. Going to have to come down here to see it, folks. There won't be any TV that night.
Billy certainly admits that Buddy Rose has got the experience on him, but he feels that strength will overcome experience on Christmas night.
I was bantering around with Rip Oliver the other day, and he was mentioning something about Billy Jack on a QT. This was out of the ring and everything. He says, Dutchman, he says, I've seen a lot of strong young men in my time. He said, now I've wrestled this youngster 3 or 4 times. I've had the occasion of wrestling. Says if the man ever gets a mean streak in him, he's going to be one of the most brutal, one of the most punishing men we have in the business today. And that came from Rip Oliver. And you know how mean Rip Oliver is.
You bet. Billy White Cloud getting a 2 count on the great Tia.
Guess who just took Billy Jack under his wing?
Who's that? Oh,
Hacksaw.
Hacksaw.
Hacksaw Sawyer. Took a shine to the big guy, and Hacksaw's lending his experience, telling Billy what, when, and how.
Boy, I tell you, with how can Billy Jack go wrong? He's got Dutch Savage in his corner. He's got Stan Stasiak. And now he's got Hacksaw Sawyer.
And Mr. T has got Billy White Cloud in a rather promiscuous position. Trying for a pin, got him upside down. The big Samoan's grabbing the trunks, though, as you can see from this angle. Got a great camera crew on hand tonight, folks. They do their usual great job. One of our cameramen, one of these days, is going to be an attorney.
Is that right?
Yeah, the big red-headed guy over there.
All right. The one that reads the books while he's got the camera going?
Don't say that. He does not. Tia still got that inside waist lock on White Cloud. Got him upside down. He can't get any leverage on the big Samoan. He's still horsing on those trunks, and Barr can't see it. You got to see it before you can break it.
Yeah, suspecting just won't get it. Tia's trying to position White Cloud now into possibly a full 3 count. That's a mean break. Knee right to the thigh muscle.
I want to say, I pushed that button again. I want to say a special hello to Marty Whitman. Marty Whitman goes to Curtis High School. He's a sophomore, 16 years old. Marty received a bad lacerated spinal cord here in a wrestling match here this past week. Wish you all the luck in the world, Marty. Main thing is attitude. Keep your chin up, kid. Don't let anything get you down. Pray to the good Lord. Ask him for help. Hang in there, Marty. We're all with you.
You bet. Look at that. Picking him up and slamming him down. Great Tia. The man is powerful. Look at this. Look at
that.
Trunks and hair.
That's sheer brute strength.
And a couple of 3 boots to the midsection, and Billy White Cloud's going to go outside.
That Big Samoan's not showing White Cloud any mercy at all. He's treating him like a wet dish rag there. Great Tia from Samoa.
Oh, headbutt.
Hey, listen to this. Chris Adams. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but Chris Adams was talking the other day. He said, you know, I would give my eye teeth to get Rip Oliver in a ring on a one-on-one. I said, is that right? Are we going to put up a lot of money? He said, no, just to get the man to wrestle me one-on-one. Wait a minute. Oh, there's a big judo chop by White Cloud. Samoan goes down.
Go!
Another judo chop by White Cloud. He's mad.
There's a whip.
There's a back body drop, Don. 260 pounds.
Oh, mercy. Here we go into the turnbuckle. Oh, now, what's... Oh. Tia can't go anywhere. He's got to sit there and take that
How can you
punishment.
drop kick the guy? He can't go anywhere. Anyway, Chris Adams said, if you'll get me a match, you or Don Owens get me a match with Rip Oliver, he says, I'll put my hair up. I'll shave my head if I don't beat him. And we're going to talk to Oliver about that, see what comes up out of it.
Is Chris Adams saying that?
Yep, Chris was talking about if he'd get a match with Oliver, he'd be willing to put his hair up if Oliver just wrestling. We're going to have to talk to Mr. Oliver. That's later on, folks.
Yeah. Now Tia whipping White Cloud into the ropes. Oh!
There's sunset flip. Count of 1, 2. The Big Samoan kicks out.
Well, he kicked White Cloud by kicking out.
There's a stomp to the head. That's perfectly legal as long as you use the flat of the foot. He's whipping the Indian in. There's an elbow. Try for a pin.
Got his foot outside the rope. Now, we talked about that Christmas night match, Dutch. 3 days later, we've got on Tuesday, the 28th, we've got another one. Another dandy. You were talking about Rip Oliver.
Oh, there's a kick by White Cloud. Down goes Tia. This bout's over. Time limit draw. Yeah, we'll tell them more about that Tuesday, the 28th date also. It's just after Christmas, 3 days after Christmas. Tuesday night special. It'll be a six-man tag, am I right?
That's right. Oliver's Army, or his clan, whatever you want to call it. Oliver, the Sheik, the Assassin, taking on Billy Jack, Hack Sawyer, and Chris Adams. We'll tell you more about that a little bit later. We've got a lot of great professional wrestling action going on throughout the entire Northwest. I think Dutch has got all that information.
Yeah. Tomorrow, Sunday, we're in Pendleton, Oregon, at the Armory in Pendleton. 7 p.m. the matches start. You still got time to get down to the Club Cigar Store tomorrow, folks, to get your tickets. On Monday, we're in Yakima, J.M. Perry Institute. people in the area that want to go over to Yakima at the Institute. Matches start at 8 p.m. Monday night there. And then again, we're coming back in here to Portland on Christmas Day. Folks, the card on Christmas. Understand this now. There will be no television on Christmas. You have to come to the sports arena Christmas night. We'll be looking for you for a Christmas card Saturday. That's next Saturday, the 25th.
That's right. Ho, ho, ho. All right. And we'll be right back after this timeout. And we are back. Getting into the ring momentarily, be Chief Tapu. No, that just certainly is not Chief Tapu. Well, let's all be surprised by who's in the ring. That's Abdullah, the Sheik, and of course Rip Oliver. Don Owen getting into the ring, but I know they're not taking on Don Owen. But he's going to tell us what's going on.
Ladies and gentlemen, just while we're waiting here, Christmas night, I think we're going to have one of the biggest cards of the year. Buddy Rose will be featured, and Billy Jack has asked for it and begged for the opportunity to meet Playboy Buddy Rose on Christmas night, and that should be a battle because they've never met in their whole life, and this is liable to be a real war here Christmas night. Also, there will be a special card in here Tuesday the 28th, 3 days after Christmas. It'll be the Army against Billy Jack, Hack Sawyer, and Chris Adams, and that'll be a real war also. And then on New Year's night, we're going to start the New Year's off with a big bang. Rip Oliver and the Assassin will get a return match for the Northwest Heavyweight Team Championship against Billy Jack and Stasiak on New Year's night. And those 2 nights of the 28th and January the 1st, we're going to give the kids a break because we know things are a little tough now. And we'll let the kids in free on Tuesday the 28th and January the 1st. So that'll give the kids a break. This next event will be one fall. Introducing in this corner, 228 pounds, Sheik Abdullah Husar. His opponent in this corner, 225 pounds, from Louisiana, Tommy Rogers.
Well, now we all know what's going on there. Tommy Rogers and the Sheik. Be pretty even according to weight. The Sheik is wearing his Northwest Heavyweight Championship belt that he won from Hacksaw Sawyer a while back.
Incidentally, you'll notice the Sheik has a busted index finger. Now, most men wouldn't dare get in the ring with a busted index finger. I told you he's a gutsy little man. I told you pain was superfluous to him. He claims to be the master of illusion. Maybe that is an illusion. We don't know. But I told you he's going to be a rough, tough customer. Look what we got. We've got a new Pacific Coast heavyweight champion, the Sheik Abdullah Hussein.
Well, you got that right. Well, the crowd is starting in on Abdullah right now.
It's not the size of the man in the fight. It's the size of the fight and the man. Become the Pacific Coast heavyweight champion, it takes a lot of moxie and a lot of know-how. Hacksaw Sawyer held that belt for almost a year. And Hack packed him in. Everywhere he went, he packed him in. Great attendance during the year. Had a super good year. Now the Sheik is the champion. The champion's dead. Long live the champion. And he's doing quite well. The people sure love to hate him, don't they? Look at the arena.
Oh, they do. You bet. You bet. What's that discussion about up there, Dutch?
There was a few colloquialisms exchanged. Well, Barry Owen just sent me up a cup of coffee. Thank you, Barry.
I don't know if the Sheik was claiming that Tommy might have something under those wristbands, or... Well, while it was going on. Well, right now we have more action outside the ring than we have inside.
I think Rogers was complaining about the finger. And the Sheik says, go ahead and complain. I'll take a walk. As long as I can get away with it, I'll walk.
Well, and the Sheik was probably trying to explain to him that's just an illusion.
Yes, and Tommy said, oh, fudge, you can just go back to Iran.
Right.
But you actually heard what he said, didn't you?
And that definitely was not an illusion. Well, in the meantime, the Sheik has the count being put on him by referee Sandy Barr.
He'll keep doing that as long as he can get away with it. Incidentally, I want to thank all the people over in the Vancouver area. My constituents and I were out with my church the other night. We were collecting funds for the needy and for the disaster relief fund, worldwide disaster relief. We're out in gathering, and people were very generous. We collected quite a lot of money, which goes to the church organization. They send it worldwide to the people that are less fortunate than we are. Everybody should do that one time in their life. It really teaches you a little humility. I want to thank all the people, Cammy Utman and Brad Utman and a whole bunch that went out of this, and Bob Peterson. It was a good time. The Lord blessed us. We appreciate all the money that you people give us. It really helps.
Boy, look at the crowd now. They're really getting to him now. He doesn't want to hear any more of that. There he goes.
He's a smart cookie. You'll notice he hadn't had a Duke laid on him yet.
You know, we were talking about that on New Year's night, Dutch. New Year's night, January 1st. Rip Oliver and the Assassin, who lost the Northwest Team Championship, Tag Championship belt to Billy Jack and Stan Stasiak, are going to take him on again.
They're going to give him a rematch from what I understand by the looks of that. So New Year's night, January 1st, that's another card coming up. I told you Owens had something planned.
Keep track
Big
of
card. Stan Stasiak and Billy Jack, the newly crowned Pacific Coast Tag Team Champions, are going to take on their arch rivals, and then they lost it. Or won it from. Oh, incidentally, you kids out there, now you listen up good. On the 28th, and on December 28th, Tuesday, December 28th, and on January 1st, the night of January 1st, at both of those matches, both of those cards, you're going to be able to come in free. It's going to be kids' night on the 28th and on January the 1st. Every kid comes with a paid adult, gets in free. Guest of Don Owen and Portland Wrestling.
That's right. So mark that one down. Because, boy, I tell you, there's going to be both of those. The 28th and the 1st are going to be great matches. A lot of action. Okay, well, we finally got something going.
Did you hear that? Sheik says, you want Tommy? You want Tommy? Here he is. Tommy made a mistake. He watched the Sheik walk around and around and around. Sheik suckered him into going to sleep. He got in the ring referee's position, give him a knee in the Labanza, a short chop, and out of the ring.
Boy, he really tossed him out of the ring, too.
Now Tommy's spouting a brand new pair of white $300 boots there tonight. Got TR on the side. Tommy Rogers.
Well, I'll tell you, that doesn't look as classy as what you're wearing tonight, Dutch. You make me look like I just stepped out of the centerfold of Popular Mechanics.
You look lovely, Don.
I never look lovely.
Oh, well, don't get mad.
Yeah. I look macho, I look handsome, but never lovely, huh?
Buddy Rose looks lovely. Sandy Barr just grabbed his cheek by the beard and forced him all the way back across the ring into a neutral corner. Tommy Rogers snuck in a ring. Hey, Sheik, remember me? Here I am. Now let's get it on.
I don't know if you can see the look on the Sheik's face, but those eyes, very penetrating eyes, go right through you.
He wants to. Tommy was going to try a strength move, see if the Sheik could go for it. He'll go for the left hand, but you notice the Sheik's left hand is hurt.
All right.
He won't stick that up there.
Look at that, see? And here it
There
comes
goes again. You're right.
Oh. Coming
I
right
tell
at
you,
Go ahead, tell us.
you can't trust the man. You got to have enough presence of mind to get up there and say, look, this guy's the champ. I've watched him in action before. He's capable of doing anything. Any trick in the book, he'll try to pull it to get me out of here. You can't trust the man. Just go in there and tear into him and do what he's going to do to you before he does it to you.
And he will.
Sometimes I get so upset.
All right. Sheik going to work on Tommy's. Well, we can't see now exactly what he's doing. Nor can Sandy Barr.
Sheik's turning away. Stuck a right hand in there twice. You couldn't have done this to Buddy Rose. You'd have walked up in the ring to Buddy Rose. He'd have dismantled you, taken your trunks off and send you packing before you even knew what hit you.
Well, I hope not on television.
Well, you got to give Rose his just dues. The man's been around here for many years. He's gone through everybody, from Andre the Giant down. Made quite a name for himself throughout the entire United States of America, not just the East Coast, but here on the West Coast as well, in the Midwest. He's in big demand all over, and he didn't get there by being a panty waist. Got to give him a lot of credit. But Billy Jack, oh,
Look at this.
there's a little rendition of a figure four I used to use. Where did he learn that from? I used to use that on Rose, as a matter of fact. That's why his left knee's got a kink in it.
He's been reading your memoirs. The wrath of Tommy Rogers has unloaded on the sheet.
If you try to sit up on that, you push that leg that's underneath as far back as you can, and it works on your cartilages. That's the Sheik.
That's something you don't see every Saturday night. Oh, that has got to be so painful. The Sheik was trying to plead for.
Sheik looks like he's wrestling two guys out there. The referee's stepping on him and grabbing by the beard. He's a tough little cookie. I don't know how you can call almost 6 foot, 230 pounds little.
Or cookie. Oh, no. You know, it looks like Tommy is bleeding from the mouth. He must have.
Oh, my goodness gracious. That'll girdle your loins.
At least.
There's a step over. He kicks him off. Rogers going to work on that injured left. Rogers bleeding a little profusely from the mouth. I think he just saw that. He's getting hot. He's mad.
He's unloading now. He's unloading. He's trying to create a weak spot and go after it. Right back to the leg. Oh, boy. Look at that. Yeah, Rogers really took some shots to the mouth from the Sheik, and you can see exactly what happened.
He just took another one. Sheik just booted him in the mouth. And he just kicked him in the throat. This bout's over.
Abdullah the Sheik, Tommy Rogers fighting to a draw. Well, the Sheik is really beside himself.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, Don, I think Barr has disqualified the Sheik, has he not?
Is that what happened? Well, he must have. Yeah, that's it. Well, he's biting him, I think. Look at this. They can't even get him off of it. All right, now that was not an illusion. Yeah, I think that's exactly what happened, Dutch. The Sheik has been disqualified.
There you go. Tommy Rogers wins the bout by disqualification. Sheik's just been disqualified.
The winner of our second match, Tommy Rogers, over Abdullah the Sheik. be right back with more action after this timeout.
Returning to the Pacific Northwest from a very successful trip back to the East Coast, Madison Square Garden in particular, where he set all kinds of attendance records. Ladies and gentlemen, the infamous Playboy, Buddy Rose.
Okay, let's start recapping a lot of things. First of all, nobody has stopped or ran Playboy Buddy Rose out of the Northwest. Playboy Buddy Rose left on his own and went to the East Coast and made a name for himself out there. They wanted me for a long time. I said, no, no, no. I want so much money. They came up with the money, and out I went. Now, Don Owens has always come up with the money. The promotion here's always come up with the money. I'm in professional wrestling to make money just like every professional wrestler. And why? How do you make money? You have to be a winner, or you have to hurt people, or you got to have a reputation. I've got a reputation. Now, I was jobbed the last 2 times I flew in here from New York. Once against Ric Flair, he got himself disqualified to keep his championship to save his belt. Then Roddy Piper come in. Now I come in, and we wrestled in that ring, and Bastien was supposed to be the referee. I got rid of Bastien, and Sandy Barr was the ref. I had Piper beaten. Sandy Barr was on the floor. All of a sudden, things switch around, and Bastien flies in the ring and counts me down, 1, 2, 3. So I got jobbed twice because that's the only way you can beat Buddy Rose. But nobody's ever hurt or ran Buddy Rose out of the Northwest as many people that I have hurt or ran out of the Northwest. And you know that, Savage. Okay, now Don Owens calls up Vince McMahon, the promoter of New York, and says, I want Buddy Rose in Portland, Oregon. And Vince McMahon says, why do you want him out there? He says, I've got a wrestler by the name of Billy Jack that can take care of Buddy Rose, hurt Buddy Rose, or run Buddy Rose out of here. There is no wrestler in professional wrestling that can hurt Buddy Rose or run Buddy Rose out of an area. Now, every promoter would like to get their hands on me. Every promoter says, I've got a wrestler that can hurt Buddy Rose. Well, Don Owens, I came back for the challenge. I'll face anybody. I don't care if it's Billy Jack. I don't care who it is. And I'll show you that nobody in professional wrestling can stop Playboy Buddy Rose. And another thing, at the hockey game, you said I was up in general admission. In fact, I was on the guest list sitting behind the players' bench, and I came in free. I was a guest. Were you a guest?
Yes, I was. I was KPJR, is it, radio?
Okay. And as you know, they announced the Playboy was there in the Coliseum last Wednesday night at the hockey game. Wherever the Playboy goes, they announce, Playboy Buddy Rose is here. Well, Playboy Buddy Rose has come back to Portland. You know, I am used to 20,000 people, 25,000.
I didn't hear anybody cheering you in that arena. I heard when they announced your name, everybody booed you, Rose.
I take that as a compliment. You know why? It's jealousy. They're booing me because nobody has stopped me, nobody has hurt me, and nobody's ran me out. Savage, you and I have had a lot of run-ins. I wish you could put your boots back on. I wish you could go out there one more time to show you, just for old time's sake. But, you know, this is weird, you and I standing here together.
It certainly is, but I'll say this to you. You got a chance of taking some of me come this Christmas night with Billy Jack because he's my protege, Mr. Rose.
All right. That's another thing I'd like to say real quick. Billy Jack came up to me, and he came up to you, and he wanted to get into professional wrestling. He comes up to me, and I says, where are you from? He said, Portland. I said, get out of here. I'm not going to lower myself to help some Portlander go into professional wrestling. I says, you get yourself to the gym, and you work out, and you get yourself a body. Well, he went to the gym, and he worked out, and I told him to get lost. I spit on him. I said, I don't want to waste my time on you. I got better things to do. Then you picked up on him, and then sent him back east, or sent him to the Midwest or somewhere, and sent him to this Robinson guy, Billy Robinson, and he trained him and made a name for himself. Well, let's just see how much you got, Billy Jack. Savage and Stasiak are behind you, and a lot of other wrestlers are behind you. These people are behind you, but I'm going to put you all down. You watch.
Don, back to you. That was Playboy Buddy Rose.
We'll set the record straight. Dutch Savage was a guest at the Winterhawks game on behalf of KRDR Radio. We'll be right back after this timeout.
It's Tom Peterson's Christmas sale. Save $50. when you buy this Panasonic microwave oven for only $2.99. And Panasonic is the only microwave with a turntable that gives you a 5-year, all-labor, all-parts warranty. Just $299, full price for this Panasonic microwave. And the turkey is Tom Peterson's free gift to you. Now that's Tom Peterson's during our Christmas sale. The brand name is Panasonic. You can't go wrong. A 5-year limited warranty, all labor and parts. Now that's at Tom Peterson's during our Christmas sale.
Chief Tapu. His opponent in this corner, 265 pounds from New York City, Stan Stasiak.
Now we've got Tapu and Stasiak in
That
there.
was quite an interview, wasn't it?
That's probably the best interview I've...
Rose come in well-armed. I never knew that Rose was the guy that got Billy Jack so hard. Billy never really admitted to me. He said, "You know, I did talk to Buddy Rose one time, and he spitted on me. I thought he was kidding me." But evidently Rose did spit on him. Maybe that incensed him that much more to break into this business.
That'll do it.
Yeah, that'll do it.
What incensed you to get into the business?
Money.
That'll do it, too. Okay.
M-U-N-I. Stan Stasiak, the big fella in blue, in case you just joined us. Veteran of the Ring Wars, now one half of the Pacific Coast Tag Team Championship. His opponent in the maroon tights, the other half of the Samoan team from Samoa, Chief Tapu.
That really will be a very interesting battle Christmas night with Billy Jack and Buddy Rose, because what you said is absolutely true. Billy Jack is taking a part of you into that ring tonight, or Christmas night. He's taking a part of Stan into the ring, too.
Well, I sincerely wish that he had at least 4 or 5 more years experience before he faced a fellow like Buddy Rose. But this will be Billy's biggest opportunity of his lifetime. Probably the biggest opportunity for a Portlander to break into the business, to face the infamous Buddy Rose, because you know Rose, you've watched him over the years, you know what he's capable of, and so do I. Everybody can make fun of Buddy Rose if they want to, but he's on the top of the heap.
You bet he is.
And the reason he's there is because he's been successful. You may not like the way he wins his bout, or bouts, but he wins them.
It's quite a compliment to Billy Jack to be up against somebody like Buddy Rose this early in his career.
Yeah, but can you imagine? Can you just imagine if Billy gets lucky and beats Rose?
Oh. Look out, Madison Square Garden.
Look out, Wrestling World. Tia's got a head scissors, and Barr made him release it. Didn't take him down legitimately. Stasiak's up.
He used a hair.
Here's a man they counted out. Said he's over the hill. He's all washed up, and lo and behold, a couple of weeks ago, he became the Pacific Coast Heavyweight Champion. One half of the Tag Team Championship, that is. And his partner, none other than a rookie, Billy Jack. Stan Stasiak and Billy Jack, your new Pacific Coast Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. And Stan's got a body scissors on Tapu right now, trying for a pin. Third man in the ring's referee Sandy Barr. Don, you've got so much to read from there. Looks like Ripley's Believe It or Not. You're going to have to sneak in here and tell the people a thing or two.
Well, I tell you, I could tell them a thing or 8 here, because that's about as many things that I've got on as I have on here. New Year's Eve in Eugene. Watch out. We've got an Iranian death match.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. There's a body scissor.
Oh.
That flattens your wallet. You say, what is an Iranian death match?
An Iranian death match.
That's where both opponents go at one another in the ring. No disqualification. Anything goes. However, there's a stipulation. Both opponents are allowed to pick a second. The second ties the other man's wrist to the top turnbuckle. And the other second, vice versa, ties the other opponent to the top turnbuckle. Referee rings the bell, and they fight to get loose from that rope after they've been tied up. First guy that gets loose can get across the ring and beat the living you-know-what. out of his opponent, and there can be nothing done about it. It can't be stopped till the guy's either unconscious or the referee stops the bout.
So one of the big keys is to get somebody to tie your opponent up real good.
You got it.
And on that Iranian death match, it says Hack Sawyer is going to be there. It says, and
Where
Hack
is
Sawyer. It says, and Hack Sawyer will be the New Year's baby. I don't know what that means.
Hack Sawyer is going to be the New Year's baby. I think that's down in Eugene, Lane County Fairgrounds. Isn't it?
Right. New Year's Eve.
Right, New Year's Eve. They're having a big card at the fairgrounds New Year's Eve. Sawyer's going to be down there as a New Year baby. He's going to dress up with diapers and all for all you kids, I guess. That's what I heard. Stasiak trying to take Tapu's arm off. The fans are urging him on.
I'll take it to your knees every time.
There's standing wrist lock. Tapu wisely goes to the ropes. And he bails out. Tapu's giving up some 50 pounds wrestling Stasiak tonight. Stasiak, huge man. Been around some 20-odd years. Still going strong. Otherwise, he wouldn't be one of the tag team champions, would he?
That's right. Stan Stasiak and Billy Jack. Stan Stasiak and Billy Jack are going to put up their newly won belt on New Year's night.
Stan just took Tia into a figure-4 wrist lock and then rolled him up, took him down, and head scissored him. Tia says, now look, I didn't learn that where I came from. Stasiak said, you just now did.
That's right. That is not Samoan hospitality, right?
Stasiak's forgotten more moves than that guy will probably ever make.
Or most of the people out there.
Did you notice what kind of shape Buddy Rose is in?
Hey.
He looks like he's in top condition. When he went out of here, he weighed about 280. He looked like he's cut down to about 260, 263, and looks like he's been working out. In good shape.
That he is.
He's going to have to be Saturday night against Billy Jack. Merry Christmas, folks. Billy Jack against Playboy Buddy Rose right here at the arena. There'll be no television show Saturday night. You're going to have to come down here to the arena. Be a guest to Don Owen. Be the biggest card of the year.
I don't know if Buddy Rose has seen Billy Jack in action yet. I know he's heard about him so far, but I don't know whether he's seen him in action. But he certainly will Christmas night.
Tia tried to usurp. Every time, this Mickey Mouse microphone I've got, every time I go to talk, my finger hits that button, the intercom comes on. Tia tried to usurp himself out of that ring.
That microphone's going to get the best of you.
Don, I'm going to my room.
I thought this was your room.
This thing is attacking me.
Stan the Man, the Crusher.
In case you just joined us, the Sheik was on earlier here tonight. Tried to dishevel Tommy Rogers' head from his body, and referee Sandy Barr disqualified him. Sheik's the new Pacific Coast Heavyweight Champion, the single belt. The great Tia was on earlier tonight with Billy White Cloud. There's a thumb. I'm sure that was a thumb.
Oh, yeah, look at the reaction.
He cocked that hand. You don't hit Stan Stasiak with the right hand that short. I think he stuck a thumb in his throat. Referee Barr was blocked from the situation.
Yeah, that definitely smarted. Stands out there outside the ring. And recover. For you folks down in Salem, got a big card coming up on Thursday night, December 23rd.
Oh, is there a card there this Thursday night?
You bet.
Oh, I'll be dipped. I didn't know there was a card there this Thursday night. Salem's Grand Theater?
That's the one.
Thursday night, December 23rd, there'll be a card in Salem at the Grand Theater. I talked to my partner last week, and he said there wasn't going to be one there.
Yeah, they got one worked out. Oh, headbutt put Stasiak down. Tapu applying the boot to Stasiak's throat. Uh-oh, look out. Stan coming back. Oh, the heart punch. Oh, no. Tapu doesn't want any part of any kind of a heart punch.
I think I did it again. I hit that button again. I think Stasiak is really hot. He's trying not to show it. Oh, now I know he is. I just heard what he said. So the rest of the fans.
I think Tapu drew a little blood there on Stasiak's forehead. Yeah, look at Stan. Let me at him. That's not the way to break. Oh, he used the wristband raked across Stan's face. Look at this. Handful of hair. Whoa. Another one. See, his reputation. Nobody wants to be in that ring when Stan's winding up for a heart punch. Chief Tapu. Stan Stasiak. Stasiak going for a body slam. Going for the pin. Tapu kicks out. Oh, you hear that? Hear that, Dutch? Clear up here. And the Chief puts his foot over the ring, over the rope. Now let's, can't we be friends for just a little bit? Look, I'm unarmed. Uh-huh. Oh, boy. Going for the heart punch again. You know, some of Tapu's best moves are just getting out of there when Stasiak cranks up for that heart punch.
There's a flying mare by Big Stan. Another flying mare. Oh, my goodness. Drop kick. I think it's a time on the draw.
Stan Stasiak, Chief Tapu, battling to a draw. Oh. That's something to see Stan Stasiak deliver a drop kick like that.
Maybe we can get somebody to put Salem up here on the board for the 23rd for the menu board. I was informed that there wasn't going to be a card there. My mistake. My apologies, you people down in Salem. There's going to be a card.
Well, don't forget that, you folks in Salem, on December 23rd. Be on down there for some great professional wrestling action.
All right, that's this coming Thursday night, folks.
Okay, and again, Christmas night, we've got Billy Jack, Playboy Buddy Rose. There's a phone number to call for your tickets, and that's 289-4222.
All right, now don't forget, this coming Sunday is Pendleton. Monday night is Yakima. Tuesday night we're off. Wednesday night we're off. And my mistake, Thursday night we're in Salem at the Grand Theater. Friday night we're off. That's Christmas Eve. You know that. And next Saturday, there's not going to be any Portland television where you see Portland wrestling on it. You're going to have to come down there to Sports Arena. There's going to be a card here at the Sports Arena. We won't be on TV. The following Sunday we're in Seattle. the Seattle Center Arena for the annual Christmas card up there.
That's right. We'll be right back after this timeout.
Beaverton Dodson's holiday sale continues with bonus values for you, like on this brand new 1983 front-wheel drive 5-speed Sentra 2-door, only $48.95. And we have a giant selection of 83 model Datsuns for you to choose from, like this brand new 83 pickup, just $56.95. And remember now, all 83 pickups, as well as the 82s, are available with 9.9 annual percentage rate financing. And we do have a huge inventory of remaining 82 models for you, and that 9.9 rate of SX, just $69.95. We have the selection, we have the financing, and we have the values. Come out and see us. We're Beaverton Datsun, 3855 Southwest Cedar Hills Boulevard.
KPTV 12, Portland.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have three of the infamous clan here tonight, Rip Oliver's clan. We're going to start out with Sheikh Abdullah Hussein.
I'll tell you why you're starting with Sheikh Abdullah Hussein, because I want to say something to you peasants sitting at home. Right here is the Pacific Northwest Heavyweight Championship belt around my waist. I might be wearing the belt, but let me explain something to you. This belt belongs to the clan. This belt belongs to Oliver. I just happen to have the honor of wearing his belt, because to me, the belt means nothing. I've got money, but as a clan, we're going to own all the belts, and you can believe that. Haven't you heard what he said? New Year's night, the big night back for the clan. We've had the belt stolen from us. Everyone's seen that. Everyone that was here saw just what happened to the belts. Well, January the 1st. Start the year out right, baby. We're going to get down. The belt is coming back around the assassin and myself's waist, and there's no doubt about it. The assassin and Rip Oliver, Abdullah the Sheik, will tote every belt here in the Northwest. And on the 28th, Hack Sawyer, you and old Musclehead, Chris Adams, you want the clan back all six of us at one time? You got all six of them. Chris Adams.
That's a six-man tag.
It's fair, baby, because you say you put your hair up. You'll never get no clippers on this, I guarantee you that, baby.
Six-man tag on the 28. Don, back to you.
Right back after this timeout. Don't go away.
Save $50 when you buy this General Electric VHS 8-hour video recorder, only $549. As advertised this week on the back page of TV Click. 10-day programmable, one event. Remote pause control, electronic tuning, 8-hour VHS. All this for $549. Plus, you get free membership in our Top 100 Movie Club, and you can choose movies like this. Now, that's at Tom Peterson's during our Christmas sale. You can't go wrong with the name GE. A GE video recorder, VHS, 8-hour, for only $549. And best of all, you save $50. And of course, when you buy the GE or any video recorder at Tom Peterson, you get free membership in our movie club. It's a great movie club, and what could be a better gift for the family this Christmas than a video recorder from Tom Peterson's? Now, here's a great buy on an RCA disc player with a free offer of some movies. Now at Tom Peterson's, over 200 disc movies in stock. Buy 2 movies, get 2 movies free when you buy the RCA movie player for only $2.99. As advertised this week in TV Guide. Free from RCA, Rocky III, Dumbo, Star Trek II. Free from Tom Peterson, Muppet Movie, Black Stallion, Race for Your Life, Charlie Brown. All this free when you buy the RCA movie player for only $2.99. That's at Tom Peterson's during our Christmas sale.
This is KPTV, Channel 12, Portland.
That's Chris Colt in the ring right now, and he is going to be taking on Portland's own Billy Jack. Don Owen at the ringside microphone.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next event will be one fall. Introducing in this corner, 222 pounds from Los Angeles, Chris Colt. His opponent in this corner, 245 pounds from Portland, and I think one of the outstanding young prospects in the nation, Billy Jack.
Billy Jack wearing the Northwest Tag Team Championship belt that he shares with Stan Stasiak. By the way, they're going to put that on the line. New Year's night, January 1st. Billy Jack and Stan Stasiak against the team that they won the belt from. That's Rip Oliver and the Assassin. And don't forget, too, kids are going to be admitted free that night and accompanied by an adult.
We got some towns from around the states. Stanwood, Washington, we're going to be going way up there on Monday, the 28th of February. Also in February, on Sunday, February the 6th, for the International Club, we're going to be going back over to Forest Grove High School. International Club's going to be putting a card on there on Sunday, February the 6th. We're booked all the way up into March by the looks of this. In March the 6th, it's a Sunday. We're going over for Coho at Clark College in Vancouver, Washington. It's for the paraplegic people over there. Should be a big card at Clark College. College is going to be in on that, too.
Speaking of being booked up, if you have a club, an organization, church, whatever, that you want to raise some money for, I want to give you a phone number to call and get professional wrestling in your area. Raise some money for charity. Area code 206-686-3085.
Chris Colt, Billy Jack. Chris Colt in the red, blue, aqua blue, white, black, silver.
Spangles.
Spangled trunks. Billy Jack in the black trunks. Billy Jack's the big guy. Chris Colt is the big guy too, but not quite as big. There's a try for a full Nelson by Chris Colt.
Oh.
Billy just snapped out. I said, get away. Colt says, let me think this over.
Yeah.
Christopher Colt. Very shrewd individual. Probably one of the better wrestlers in the business today. He's been around a long time. He comes very close all the time to national status. You're going to get national status. You got to put your whole heart and soul in the business. Chris takes too many vacations.
Is that what he does?
Takes a trip, never leaves the farm.
Does not pack the bags. Well, I think whenever he does go on vacation, he buys some new tights or spangles or something.
There's that top wrist lock by Chris Colt. Billy Jack just throws him off with one arm. Isn't that disgusting to be that well developed? Makes you and I look like girls.
What is this?
Billy's got a lot to learn, though. Chris is a very shady character. If he's not careful, Chris will put the lumber to him here.
The man is a fox. A very sly fox.
Billy's extremely... Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Took his eyes off him. Oh, hard shot to the face. He raked him once.
Oh.
Another hard shot. A little choking him now.
Rake on the face there. Another. Oh, my word. Right smack in the face. He's going back again to Billy Jack's eyes.
Taking too much punishment. He's starting to get a little hot.
Well, he's having trouble seeing exactly where he's going here. Took a lot of punishment to the face and eyes. There he's going back again. See? Okay, the man just when you think you've got Chris Colt, that's when you're in the most trouble.
Chris has been in the business some 18 years, and you don't stay around that long and that well-conditioned by being a flunky. Chris is one heck of a wrestler. People don't give him enough credit. Billy just threw a right hand at Chris's head. Bill, Chris says, what happened here?
Oh, I tell you, that set him back a few years. What hit me? Whoa! What's that? Wait a minute. What's happening here? Is this guy for real? Yes, he's definitely for real. Here we go.
I think he's going to try to throw him out of the building.
That's what it looks like.
What's he doing? Oh, no! Body slam. I thought he was going to throw him out over the top rope onto his head. There's a full Nelson. This bout is over.
That's going to do it.
If Colt can't get to those ropes, this bout is over, ladies and gentlemen. Colt says, yes,
that's it.
Go. Let go of him, Billy. You'll hurt him. It's over. Let go of him, Billy. You'll hurt him.
Oh, my word.
The winner, Billy Jack.
Whoa.
What that young man makes up for an experience. Oh.
Full Nelson did it again. Okay, we'll be right back after this timeout.
Glad to welcome to Portland Wrestling, and when I interview these two guys, it's really a pleasure. Young gentleman from England, Chris Adams, and his constituent here tonight, the former Pacific Coast heavyweight champion, Hacksaw Sawyer. Shall we start with you, Hack?
Thank you, Dutch. I want to thank all the people in Portland. You know, it's a pleasure to come out here week after week and get in the ring and do 110%. You know, Playboy Buddy Rose is in town, as of course everybody can know. Looks like he gained a little weight. We've got a little bit of heavy out here. He says he got in free at that game. Somebody like you, Mr. Savage, I know they'd let you in free. Chris Adams, my partner here, he'd like to say hello to everybody in Portland. And I'd just like to say one thing. You see how those fingers are after your cheek? Well, wait till the 28th. They're going to match. You're going to have 6 broken fingers, Daddy. Take that to the bank.
Hey, Chris.
Well, I just want to repeat what I've said before to all you people about this professional wrestling turning out to be a war. I still think the way to win the war is get the top man. The top man of the clan at the moment happens to be Rip Oliver. I'm after Rip Oliver. I'm going to get you, Oliver. One way or the other, I'm going to try anything I can, even if it means putting my hair on the line. So now you be careful. I mean it, because I'm going to run you out of the Northwest.
Yeah, you can take that to the bank, too.
Well, now look, Hacksaw, before we close here, you know, everybody's in a good mood because we got the Christmas season coming upon us, but you've got to understand now, you got Rose back in the area, you got Rip Oliver, you got the Sheik who has your championship, you got the Assassin, Chris Colt, and a bunch of other folks back there. You guys are going to have your work cut out for you. I would suggest don't take Mr. Rose too lightly. That's number one. Number two, don't believe anything that Rip Oliver says to you. And number three, I hope you get a championship match in the future for rematch with the Sheik as a Christmas present. Maybe a little bit belated, but we won't know until we talk to Mr. Owens, will we?
Well, I hope Mr. Owens gives me a late Christmas present with the Sheik, because I think I deserve it, and I think the people in Portland think I deserve it too, Mr. Savage.
Well, thank you. Chris, to you, have a nice Christmas, and I'll be looking forward to watching you out here very shortly.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Savage.
Thank you. Mr. Sawyer, we're going to go right back to the ring. Right back to the ring, Don.
You bet. Getting ready for our main event. And this is going to be a dandy. Playboy Buddy Rose and Steve Pardee.
That's my wife's Willa favorite, Hacksaw. Hacksaw didn't have an interview tonight. She wouldn't have watched the show. That's her favorite.
I mean, she doesn't watch it just for you?
No, she never watched it just for me, just for Hacksaw.
Just for the hack, okay. Steve Pardee getting into the ring right now. We're waiting the arrival of Buddy Rose. And here he comes. Oh, mercy. Look at this. Oh, there's a few bucks that went into that robe, Dutch.
All right, here's your ring announcer, my partner, Don Owen.
Gentlemen, the tickets are on sale for the Christmas night show at the concession stand all day tomorrow and all day Saturday. So pick up your tickets early. The next event will be the one fall to a finish or to a TV time limit. Introducing in this corner, 246 pounds from Las Vegas, the big star of Madison Square Garden Wrestling, Playboy Buddy Rose.
Well, you look at that robe. That robe, I want to tell you, cost about $500 to $900 if it cost a
Opponent
buck.
in this
That's
corner,
velvet.
235 pounds from San Francisco.
Satin interior.
Steve Pardee.
Satin interior sounds like a house. Playboy Buddy Rose in the black ring jacket. Steve Pardee in the blue with the silver trim.
Well, like you said, Dutch, you can say anything you want about Buddy Rose, but he was setting records at Madison Square Garden. They took in, what, over $230,000 a few weeks ago.
Yeah, but you see, before that, we sent Jesse Ventura out of here. Rowdy Piper went out of here. And Rose went out of here. Now we've got the guys like Oliver that's going to go out of here eventually one day, whether he likes it or we like it or not. And everybody that seems to leave the Northwest that goes back east immediately makes a name for themselves, because when you wrestle in the Pacific Northwest, you are wrestling some of the toughest cookies in the world. It's not like back east where there's 3,000 or 4,000 wrestlers to contend with. Out here, you have a select group because we're isolated from the rest of the country. You got to be good to stay on top out here. When you go back east, automatically you got top billing once you leave the Pacific Northwest. Rose is showing off his new robe. It's quite a lovely thing. Now he's saying his prayers. I find that redundant.
Well,
do that mean the same as repugnant?
It rhymes anyway. That's close enough. Crowd is chanting, "We want Steve." Oh, look at that. Slap in the face. Yeah. Well, Rose is taunting Pardee now, trying to get him to lose his temper a little bit. Don't mess with my hair. A turnbuckle. Another one. Oh, you see that ring move? That thing moved.
That ring must have moved 6 inches when he threw him across there. These guys are really motoring when an arm whipped across there, and they have no control over their body. They just hit that set of turnbuckles up there, and it just jars that ring. That ring weighs over 1.5 tons.
Oh, my word.
You'll notice how some of the posts here are curved inward. That's not because they are slanted. They're bent from the force of some of these guys hitting them.
Oh.
Drop kick right smack in the mouth by Rose on Pardee. This mount may be over. No, Pardee got out on a 2 count. Right, smack in the mouth, that drop kick hit.
Well, I tell you, Pardee took a couple of the most vicious knees to the facial area that I've seen. Something's got to give here. Pardee with the takedown. Pardee with the knee to the arm. Oh, the crowd
There's
is...
8 minutes, I think he said. 8 minutes remaining in the TV main event here tonight. Buddy Rose is a blonde in the ring. You're tuning in late. The young fellow with the brown hair is Steve Pardee from San Francisco. Buddy Rose just coming back in from a successful trip back east, New York City and the East Coast. Oh, there's a try for a judo chop. Pardee ducked. Rose is going to be in the main event this coming Saturday night, Christmas night, right here. Portland Sports Arena against young rookie sensation and strongman Billy Jack. Strength versus experience. And I'll tell you, as much as Billy wants this, if he can just keep from making too many mistakes, he may beat Rose. It's going to take an awful lot, but he may beat Rose. If he does, he is an instantaneous star on his way to making millions in this business.
You bet he is. Well, he's already achieved something just... Oh, look at that. Oh.
There's a leg tip down, try to roll up to a headlock. Pardee slipped out of it and come up with a hammerlock. Good move out by Rose, but Pardee got one up on him. Billy's father, Billy Jack's father, is going to be watching. They're listening with all of his heart. I hope he gets to come down here Christmas night. Billy Jack's father, you know, is blind, and he's going to dedicate that match to his dad. Mr. Billy Jack, sir, if you're listening tonight, God bless you. You're a better man than I.
Buddy Rose going for the hair. I think Buddy may have taken Steve Pardee a little too lightly here.
See the mark? The shoe mark on the right ear of Pardee. There's a big red mark there where those feet caught him from that drop kick.
Uh-huh.
There's a suplex, standing suplex by Rose.
Oh.
Pardee hits really hard. You notice how Rose throws it. Rose doesn't bring that man down on top of him. This match is, I'll be dipped. I thought he was going to be counted out.
Oh, no. Pardee is he's a very powerful young man. And he's...
Look out.
Well, I tell you, not only did he hit his leg on that edge of the ring coming down, but, boy, he landed on that concrete awfully hard with his left side. Playboy Buddy Rose. 5 minutes left in the main event. Oh, 3 elbows right to the face of Buddy Rose, and he boots him out. Actually, that was a headbutt right out of the ring, applied by Buddy Rose and Steve Pardee. Let me give you that phone number again in case you want to get some tickets for that Christmas night match between Buddy Rose and Billy Jack. 289-4222. Buddy Rose whipping Pardee into the ropes.
There's sunset flip, trying for a pin. He's trying to get Rose back into a pin position. There it is. 1, 2. Rose knee knuckled him. Putting those knee joints right next to your ear cavities. That'll make you let loose in a hurry. Rose whips him into the far ropes. Leapfrog. Forearm by Pardee. Right in the mouth of Rose. Now he says, you son of a gun. Here we go. Right into the turnbuckle.
Hey, wait a minute now. They don't do
Another
this.
arm whip. Upside down.
Oh! Look at that.
Oh! Rose is hung up on that turnbuckle. Pardee puts a boot to him.
Welcome back to Portland, Buddy Rose. Oh, he's trying to figure it out, but they didn't treat me this way in Madison Square Garden.
Oh, he's trying for a suplex. He's going to suplex him out on the floor. He's going to try to suplex him out in the concrete. Look at Pardee. He reached the point inside. There's a suplex. There's a double hook. There's a 3 count. I think Pardee was down. Rose suckered him. Pardee thinks he won. No, I thought so.
Yeah.
Buddy had him hooked. Rose had him hooked. The winner of the TV minute, then Buddy Rose. Right.
Oh, I tell you that.
Rose is going, look at this. Rose going back to where he's going to, there he clotheslined him across the top rope. Rose is trying to do, look at that, push Sandy Barr down. He's going for a chair.
He's got a chair out there, Dutch. He picked up a chair, folding chair. He's going after Sandy Barr again. Wait a minute. This crowd is going
crazy. He's
crazy.
going to pile him on a chair. Oh! Right on the field. Here comes Billy Jack.
Billy Jack is in the ring.
Billy Jack's in the ring. He just spotted. Rose is backing off.
Look at the look on Rose's face when he saw Billy Jack. What is this?
The party is out cold.
I've never seen anything like that, Dutch.
Oh, I tell you, that was really vicious. Rose beat his man. Small package team, a double small package. He suckered Pardee into dropping that shoulder, counted him out. Barr raised Rose's hand. Rose went outside the ring, knocked Barr down first. Clothesline Steve Pardee. Then he went and got a chair and he pile drive Steve Pardee on the steel chair. Tried to go up to the top rope to put the coup de grace on. He's trying to kill the kid. Billy Jack came out just in time. Chased Rose out of here. Rose went back to the dressing room.
Pardee is really hurt.
He's out cold, Donald. I'll tell you, this Buddy Rose has come back with a vengeance. He gave Pardee, just like he generally does with everybody, enough rope and he hung him. Now, Billy Jack better go to school on that because Jack has to face Rose this coming Saturday night right here at the Sports Arena. There won't be any television, folks. The only way you're going to get to see the matches to come down here, that'll be your Christmas present. Billy Jack in one of the main events against Playboy Buddy Rose. Also on that card, Rip Oliver, the Sheik, the Assassin, Tommy Rogers, Steve Pardee, Hacksaw Sawyer. You name it. It's going to be a gala card here Christmas night. And the 28th we got coming up. A six-man tag team match. All kids are admitted free with their parents on the 28th. Six-man tag. And then the 1st, New Year's Day. Tag team title shot.
And kids are free that night, too. Did you see the look on Buddy Rose's face when he caught a glimpse of Billy Jack?
Yeah, he had his back turned. I thought Billy Jack was going to pick him up off of there and slam him out into the audience, but Rose turned around and his jaw dropped about 3 feet and backed off.
Yeah, okay, we'll be back after this timeout.